Hi, I'm Curtis Grimolowski, and I'm here demonstrating with my partner Ingrid the first two steps in the corrective exercise continuum. The first step here is called inhibiting the muscles, and we're going to be using the SMR technique with the foam roller. And we have a foam roller here. Ingrid is going to demonstrate we're going to demonstrate with the calf muscles. So what she's going to be doing is resting her ankles on top of the foam roller, and she's going to slowly lift herself up and roll the foam roller underneath the calf muscles until she can find a trigger point, which is a tender point in the calf muscles, and she's going to hold it for 30 seconds, and that's going to allow 30 seconds is maximal pain tolerance. So if she can hold for a lot of pain tolerance, she wants to hold it for 30 seconds, no longer. If she can't handle that much, she wants to do it for about 90 seconds per hold. So what is happening here is the muscles are very tense. The foam roller is finding the trigger points, which are also called knots. They are going to put pressure on these trigger points, and the GTOs are going to release the muscle spindles, causing the tension to release. So you want to do this is the calf, and to add extra pressure, if that's not enough, she can cross one leg over onto the other, adding more pressure onto it, which will help her to release the trigger point, the tender points. So this is how we're going to demonstrate for the calf muscle, and we're going to move on to the hamstrings, and it's pretty much the same thing. What she's going to be doing here is putting this under her knees, the foam roller, rolling up until once again finding the trigger point in her hamstring. And ideally you want to do this every day, one set per day, because it's very painful. It can be very painful if you're a beginner and if you have very tight muscles. And this is a great way to loosen up the knots and to release tension within the muscle. So this is the foam roller self-myofascial release. So now the next step in the corrective exercise continuum is to lengthen. I'll put this over to the side. And lengthening, we're going to use stretching as ours. This is called a static stretch. Ingrid will be performing a static stretch. She's going to bend over, reach over, and touch her toes for approximately, ideally 20 to 30 seconds per hold. And this again is releasing the tension within the GTOs in the muscles and causing the muscles to relax. You would like to perform this stretch about 1 to 4 times per day. Let's see, 1 to 4 times a day, holds for about 20 to 30 seconds each time, and this will help improve her range of motion and her flexibility. Alright, Ingrid, now if you could have you lay down. The next stretch we're going to be performing is the PNF stretches, which usually is done with a partner. She could have a towel as well holding it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to raise her leg, and I'm going to put it on my shoulder, and I'm going to hold it here for about 20 to 30 seconds. And after that, she's going to be contracting the muscles, and we're going to be putting the muscle through a new range of motion through every step. And we're going to be performing about 3 different positions on this. So I'm going to start with this position here, and then after about 20-30 seconds I'm going to raise her leg up a little more to a new end range of motion, 20 to 30 seconds again, and then hold it up once more. How are you feeling? Good. 20 to 30 seconds again for this range of motion, and then I'm going to release. And I'll perform on the other side as well. Now these PNF stretches, usually you need a partner. Ingrid could be using a towel which she could wrap around the ankle, hold it with her hands like this, and continually raise her leg up into a new range of motion. Now, ideally, once again, you want to perform these stretches. You could ideally every day, holding them for about 20 to 30 seconds in each position, each end range of motion. And you want to perform about 1 to 4 sets a day, if possible. And that will help your flexibility, your range of motion, and preventing injury. And yeah, that's my presentation for the first 2 steps of the corrective exercise continuum. Thank you.